see if she's available for 2 o'clock.
I just texted Reno Collier, from Blue Collar Comedy and everything. My buddy.
Instead of Rio?
I said, hey man, we should go out. We should go to a beach bar soon for a margarita.
Wow.
And he goes, right. And I'm like, oh, well, what does Reno want? And I go, oh Jesus, I texted him that. That's so fun. Okay, that's show business right there.
This is called a bromance.
God, I mean, I do like him. He's a great looking guy. Always smells good, very clean.
So tell me what you're doing actually.
Okay, right now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to be contacting Rio Paris, really good comedian here who lives. Well, he's all over the place, like between here and California. He's all over the place.
Now Rio is scheduled to come in to the show, right?
Yes, we're going to have Rio Paris on in studio coming up very soon. And
what are we doing here? What are you doing?
So right now, I'm actually just going to Facebook message him, and then we're going to make sure he is in ready for time in a few days when we're going to be having him on here live in studio at the Podcast Palace on Park Street in Clearwater, Florida.
So we are confirming his time.
So we're going to go
this is the initial.
Yep.
This is how we do it now.
Yep.
You used to talk to people on the phone. Now we completely avoid each other.
It's all the thumbs.
Isn't that? That's
Hiya. I always start with a hiya.
A hiya.
Confirming. Podcast interview for next week.
This is next week, and then we're doing, and now we're scheduling him. We're trying to set up the schedule for him as the second interview of the day.
Yes.
We have another one prior to that.
Yeah. We already got with that lovely lady, Darcy Greco. She's going to be in studio. I'm excited. Greco. As much as I love Zoom and it's easy, I love being in studio here.
I like the in-studio stuff.
And shout to Julie Drolshagen of Century 21 for letting us have this beautiful room. Yes. So shout out to her. But yeah, so we got Darcy Greco and the incredibly talented Rio Paris coming up soon. So that's how we do it, man. Hopefully we'll talk to him soon.
All right.
And
so we'll check back when you get a response.
You bet.
This is how it's done. Booking the guests.
Coffee break time.
Coffee break.
Ooh, I'm out of here.
Okay, so wait, you just now you heard from Reno
Collier.
Okay.
The guy who I gave the erroneous text to for.
You're trying to hook up with.
My man Reno. Yeah, man. I'm so happy. Just dropped his new CD not too far. I still call them CDs. New album. That makes me old too. Just a couple months ago. So
the word is content.
Content. Yes, I'm so out of it.
He dropped a 12-track content.
Well, I just got the word back from Reno because I said, hey man, how are we looking for this Thursday via Zoom with Tony and me on the podcast? And he goes, I think we're good. Can we finalize tonight? Oh, cool. We're going to finalize tonight.
Cool, all right. So we got that. We're going to finalize that with Reno, and then we're just waiting to hear back from Rio to lock in for next week.
Exactly. And let me show you how professional I am. When I talk to Reno Collier from Blue Collar Comedy and the Montreal Comedy Fest, I reply, you betcha. That's how we do it.
Wow.
That's all we need.
That's pretty, that's pretty modern.
It's not bad, man. We're going to have, he's one of our bigger names so far we're going to have on the podcast, and a really cool guy. So if you haven't, check him out on YouTube or anywhere on social media. You'll love Collier.
Yeah, and check him out when we talk to him.
That too, on our podcast, for God's sake, will you?
All right, let's go prepare for this thing.
Shots?
What's the word on Rio?
Rio Paris has also accepted our invite and has confirmed.
So he has confirmed?
Yep, 2 p.m. interview coming up here on our next Comedians Uncorked podcast.
Rock on.
So we got that. Between that, Reno Collier, Darcy Greco. I like more yeses than nos.
Yeah.
So, and we want more comedians to say yes when we ask them.
Yeah. The eyes are above the nose.
Exactly. Totally. And you know what? Anyone, a comic hearing this or watching this, just get with us. Or get with me, get with Tony, and say, hey, can I be on your podcast? And we'll say yes.
Wait a minute.
No.
Not so fast.
All right, easy. I take that back.
All right. We got to talk about this.
You're putting up with the Comedians Uncorked podcast, live from the Sunshine State, Florida.
Don't forget to check out our Comedians Uncorked YouTube channel and just click on that subscribe button. Thanks.